Hey, Mormons. Have you left the church yet? No? Okay, here I come again. This is just a brief thing. I've already done the video this morning about the 4 hate crimes that the church is committing, and yes, you Mormons as well. The religious hate, those who are not Mormon, yes, those of us who've lost our way and have become apostate, yeah, they can't come after us. You gotta let us go. And if they don't come back, you hunt them down and kill them. If you're not familiar with that song, If You Love Someone, Set Them Free. It comes from a poem, but Sting, I believe, does a version of it. If you love someone, set them free, 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 set them free. But then you also have the Mormons going after those with disabilities. Can't go against somebody with disabilities. You cannot extort money from them claiming that it's for tithing purposes. No, you're supposed to be giving to those who are disabled, remember? So yeah, there's hate crime in that. And then political affiliation. Yeah, and those who are not alt-right Republican, you go after. And you see it here in Utah as the church goes after Democrats and those who, like me, are non-partisan. So for Mormons who get on here and call me a libtard or other hateful slur, that's a hate crime. You can't do that. It's wrong. I'm not a liberal. I'm a non-partisan person. You know, the way the Constitution says we're supposed to be. And then sexual orientation. Not only is the church so homophobic, but the church also attacks the family unit. Heterosexuals. They go after heterosexuals. That's a sex crime abuse. Sexual orientation crime. It's not just for homosexuals. It's for heterosexuals as well. And so, yeah, the church is in huge legal jeopardy here. Not just moral jeopardy. They are not the true church. And I've already exposed the fraud. The church claims to be a church, first of all, when they ended up filing in the state of Utah a sole corporation status. And with that sole corporation status, they said that God no longer designates who the president of the church is. It is to be the president of the Quorum of the 12. So, yeah, to the young lady in the older singles ward who worked in the church history department, who told me that God can choose whoever he wants to lead the church, and that even I, who am divorced and thus heterosexually challenged, oh, you gotta love it. I could be the president of the church. Sorry, you're teaching your students at BYU incorrectly. Only the president of the Quorum of the 12 can succeed since 1940. God does not choose anymore, and he never did anyway. So, alright, so Mormons, you're in a losing battle here. And so, also the fraud is enhanced because as a corporation rather than a religion, they are deceiving you. They claim that they are religious people who have priesthood keys. And with those priesthood keys, they control you in the church. You listen to whatever they say. You are obedient, except for the Des Nat group, the Mormon group, that is going to go around enforcing you to comply to the church more strictly, and murder you if you don't comply. Yeah, that's huge. ABC for Utah news. I don't know if it's an exclusive. I don't know if others did it, but I saw ABC4 News where I saw this. So, yeah, big trouble, Mormons. And I've demonstrated that President Benson exposed the fraud of the church when he said in his first presidency statement about the King James Version of the Bible, where he says there are no original manuscripts to confirm or refute the translation of the Bible, and thus the church justifies using the worst translation of the Bible ever, and have removed the Apocrypha from it. And so yeah, I had to go to my dad's Catholic Bible. You know, he's that Democrat Mormon. Had to be converted by my alt-right white supremacist mother. Oh man. But yeah, I was then able to realize, hey, this story in Daniel about Bel, this is awesome. I like this. But Mormons don't get to know about it because it's not a part of your quad. A quad. You have a quad and you need no more quad. Oh, fools, as Jesus tells Nephi in his dream about the situation, prophesying of the future, that Mormons would come out and say, a quad, we have a quad. Yeah, Benson came out and said, no original manuscripts of the Bible. But wait, 25 years earlier, they got the original manuscripts of the Bible back. Oh no, Mr. Bill. And so, as a result, I was going to go through my site, and I logged out rather than... Stupid computer. Okay, my channel. Alrighty. Ooh, it's gone up even more. And so, Benson lied. Or, if he didn't realize he was lying, he exposed that he doesn't have the keys of translation, thus the keys of the priesthood, thus the keys of the president of the church. But he has been Secretary of the Agriculture for the United States under the president during that time as an apostle. Does he have a PP tape? He has talked with Russians. So, yeah, this is a horrible nightmare for you guys, Mormons. This is your worst dream, your worst nightmare. You know, this ain't Freddy Krueger, this is worse. If you don't know who Freddy Krueger is, he's a character in an R-rated movie series that you guys have never seen because you are strictly obedient to the Benson's 1986 April General Conference talk where he said, don't watch R-rated movies, but then he kept going. He didn't put a period there, but every Mormon heard that and then shut off the rest of his talk. And now it's Mormon tradition that Mormons don't watch R-rated movies. Unbelievable. So, yeah, church is compromised. You don't build in Russia unless the Russians get compromised on you. And so the PP tape is a metaphor for Russian compromise. It doesn't have to be a PP tape. It can be any kind of compromising material. And if you don't give in to their bribery, they'll try bribery. If they can't get you to do a crime, then they'll doctor documents, emails, they'll doctor photographs, they'll doctor videos. Thus the PP tape. But everybody's pretty sure that Trump committed the crime, and it was obviously recorded because that's what they do in the Russian hotels and Russian homes. So yeah, if there's somebody in the opposition party, they have their homes bugged and videoed, surveillanced. So if you're not familiar with that, yeah. So yeah, our government does it too. That data center the NSA built in Harriman, Utah, yeah, my AVG alerted me to somebody in Harriman observing my computer. And of course AVG says, we'll take care of it for you as long as you pay us money to resolve this. Man, everybody's involved in extortion these days. So this is the worst case scenario, people. And so yeah, my LDS Mormon Church President Nelson has a PP tape. A P-tape, I think. P-tape 2. Is now at 173 views in 14 hours. It's destined to be a classic. And so yes, I am going to put P-tape in this title too, and I will be putting translation associated with it so that you guys can get both whammies on this. I think that was a great game show. Double whammy or whatever it was called. They had the cartoon whammy character. Alright, so yeah, the Mormon Church is a fraud. They allowed scholars to tell them that Joseph Smith was wrong, and yet the new rising generation of Egyptian scholars, ta-da, have now discovered that Joseph Smith was actually on the right path, though he made some errors, but he was on the right path for his time period. And sure enough, the Bible is from Egyptian source documents in its origin. The Zeitgeist movie talks about the Gospels originating from the Egyptian documents. They don't fully understand what they've discovered, other than they come from Egyptian documents. They don't realize the ramifications of it. And D.M. Murdoch, who is the lead on this, has died of cancer several years back. So that's an unfortunate thing. But I'm here to take over. And I'm the one who figured out that the Torah comes from the Egyptian documents, and I did my video, which it's got about as many as I have now on my PP tape in 14 hours. Is what has it been, 3 weeks now, or has it been 3 months? Let's see if I can find it. Book of Mormon brass plates found proves LDS Church false. That's doing fairly well. 232 in 3 days. And then LDS Church President Nelson refuses to translate. I added a D in there. It's supposed to be to translate discovered brass plates and stick of Joseph. That's only doing 170. Come on, there it is. My Egyptian origin theory for the Torah text stories. Yeah, 105 and 155 in 2 weeks. So yeah, The pee-pee tape. Everybody loves the pee-pee tape. And I added a link to the SNL skit that talked about it. Did you know that the Mormon Church owns KSL here in Utah? And they've banned KSL from DirecTV. They're demanding more money from DirecTV. And DirecTV says, no, that's too much. But KSL is the ones that cover SNL. So the church is not happy with SNL and are retaliating by going after those who cover SNL by demanding more money. The church is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. What do they need more money for? So clearly this is a political attack on SNL. And so I have to go to YouTube to watch SNL now. And so, yeah, tomorrow, today's Friday, so tomorrow there might be a new episode. Let me check the schedule. Something's weird going on with my computer page. There's now a search thing within a search thing. That's not cool. Alright, SNL episodes. And, yep, February 9th. Halsey is the guest on SNL tomorrow night. Season 44, episode 12, February 9th, 2019. So, sure to be a classic, because this week has been a doozy. Stephen Colbert did his best monologue ever last night. And he does make reference to the pee-pee tape. So, yeah, if you don't understand, the pee-pee tape is a metaphor for compromise. The church has been compromised. And it may not be an actual pee-pee tape, but it's bad news for the church, guys. They're a fraud. They're perpetuating a fraud. They demand tithing from you. And the tithing doesn't go for the poor. It goes for the church. And they extort tithing from you in order to grant you a temple recommend pass. Temple recommend. That's a no-no. And so that's bad news. You can't use money to require religious observance. And the church is going to go down in flames for that. So, yeah, hate crimes, compromise, financial fraud. It's bad news for the church, guys. So get out while you can, because it's going down in flames. And anybody who's involved, Bishop Reed Hammond of West Valley City, and Mayor Ron Bigelow of West Valley City, you guys are involved in it, and you are perpetuating the hate of the LDS Church, who are giving you the orders. Naughty, naughty. So, yeah, 37 new views, and I haven't caught up on all the other ones. And clearly people are not interested in my review of backlog comments. Not compared to a pee-pee tape. So, yeah, bad news, Flash. Duke's a hazard. Alrighty, so... Alright, Mormons. Today I should be finished with The Sopranos. They've been a great educational tool on identifying the crimes committed by the church. You know, the RICO Act. Yes, the church has committed RICO violations. And that's... Man, big time. That's federal stuff. That's mob boss crimes. And yeah, the church is all about family, aren't they? Oh, crime family. Yay. Family first. Just like the KKK, America first. So, bad news, Mormons. You're in the wrong church. Alrighty, so, yeah. It's going to be a Golden Grams Day. I haven't had Golden Grams forever. But, yeah, I have Kroger's version of the Cookie Crisp cereal. They're chocolate chip cookies, and awesome. And I also have a box of the Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes. Yeah, Frosted Flakes mixed with Lucky Charms, the marshmallows. So awesome. Alrighty, so yeah, and after I did the video about the Smiths not carrying it, I went back a week or so later, and they had it. I was like, oh, I haven't seen that. That was not there before. So maybe somebody's watching and is making recommendations to Smiths. So thanks for doing that. So I don't have to keep going to Family Dollar. But now I have two sources to get Frosted Flakes Lucky Charms. And yeah, Kroger brand has the Cookie Crisp cereal. Alrighty, so nobody liked my little love penguin ring, pink penguin. And I thought the scary campfire stories would be a cool cover. The tale of the collapse of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's not about me in this video, and that may have confused you guys, because I usually do Travis Wayne Goodsell and the tale of the House of Judah. You know, that's about my life. And so, yeah, I understand you guys aren't interested in my life. Who cares about Travis? We want PP tape. We want translation. And so, yeah, the other translations I thought were on their way to doing well. It's been one day, and they're both at 122. The Mormon LDS Mormon Church translation scandal. Why is it all of a sudden turning yellow on me? What's going on, camera? Must be getting lighter outside, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to have to turn it around, turn it around, turn it around. See, there it goes. Alrighty, so, yeah, church is going down in flames. And Travis Wayne Goodsell on the tale of tithing. If you want compromise on me as a little kid, there's the compromise, because otherwise you have to create something to get compromise on me. I'm a good little boy. And yeah, nobody cared about, why can't my girlfriend play too? And Travis Wayne Goodsell and the Tale of Pink. These are awesome stuff, guys. You know, I obviously keep a file, a digital file of each of the videos I do. So, you know, these are my journals now. Yeah, so, yeah, they're doing even better than LDS Mormon Church. Threatens with LDS women to comply to be loyal after the temple changes. You know, I was hoping that would do well, and it's not. But the other two videos on the LDS temple, they're still kicking butt. They're almost at 3,000 views, and how long has it been? One month. So almost 3,000 in just 1 month. And then the text one.
Adam said.
Oh no, I got part of the video on here. Travis might block my video. 2,963 views. So just 37 more to go, and we're at 3,000. And look at all the thumbs down, Mormons. Did I not tell you and warn you, you can't spew hate? Social media is not a pass for you to unleash your hatred on people. 42 thumbs down, only 24 thumbs up. Mormons, naughty naughty. The church has got federal crimes against them. Federal felony crimes against them. Numerous federal felony crimes against them. This is going to be the biggest takedown of a religion ever. You thought the Catholics had it bad in Pennsylvania, with every single parish in Pennsylvania going down for the sex scandal of little boys being used in sex slavery? You thought that was bad? You ain't seen nothing yet for Utah and the Mormon Church. So, yeah, Mormons, you got to cut it out. You got to abandon the church. It has been teaching you false doctrinal principles that you have been using on your fellow man. And those crimes, guys, RICO crimes, bad news for the church. And so, yeah, the church can't protect themselves for too much longer. They're not a government. They are a church. Even though they are a corporation and defrauding the members, thinking that they're a church, it's bad news for Mormons. So, P-tape. Oh man. Alrighty. So yeah, I'll put a P-tape on the title here so that you guys will be attracted to it. Maybe something like more P-tape translation scandal.